back on our TV screens with Deadly Waters. Why was this the show to come back with?
It just seems like a natural fit. I don't think anybody's done a crime show on the water that dealt specifically with a unique set of circumstances that once you add water to it, changes everything. For the first time ever, we're exposing an even bigger threat than Mother Nature. People with a deadly agenda.
2 people went out on the boat that morning, but only 1 came back.
Were you a true crime fan before doing this, or has this kind of awakened you to the world of true crime?
A little bit of both. I didn't realize how vast the audience is. And when I found out, I went, no. Oh, yeah. I said, wow, that's very impressive. You can't look away.
What would you say sets Deadly Waters apart from other true crime shows?
I think one is the fact that it has water involved. And in using me, they have an expert on the water that can give a different perspective as to how it alters things that most people may or may not think about. And when you finally see the final outcome, you go like, normal people don't think like that.
This is premeditated. This is planned.
I didn't kill the guy, he did.
It's just a cold-blooded murder.
I think fans will be very excited to have a little bit of Lee on their screens week to week because, you know, people are missing you over on Below Deck. Have you been tuning in? Do you have a grade on Kerry's performance at the helm?
I know Kerry. I don't know him that well. He seems to be doing a good job.
I don't give a if you like each other or not. We've got 1 child left. There's no way in hell am I going to allow this to fall to
I haven't been watching this series on a regular basis. And as to why I haven't, I couldn't tell you. I mean, maybe it's like, you know, I'm not there anymore, and there's a little bit of me that just like wishes I was. And then when I see some of the crew that he has to deal with, there's maybe a bigger part of me that goes, oh boy, am I glad it's you and not me.
There's been a lot of turnover this season. The charter guests have also been...
I noticed that they've had, what's her name?
Jill Zarin?
Yeah. Boy, she lit it up, didn't she?
I have to say, this ice machine, not the best ice machine. Dump it. Where's my Diet Coke? We have different ice. What do you have?
I don't like the shape of your ice cubes. Okay. Let's get out the chainsaw and see if we can make it a different shape for you. I don't know what.
Made for, I'm sure, a miserable time for the crew. Very good television, though. And I know people want to see more of you on TV. What would you want to do next? Would you want to go do the Traitors after this?
I've kicked that idea around a little bit, the Traitors. It sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. I like the theory behind the show, where you've got you're trying to figure out who's the person, who's that guy, or who's that girl, and how good are they at that.
So I don't have to answer to you when you come to me saying, convince me that you are not a traitor. So that's where you got me messed up.
God, that makes me angry.
I do miss being on TV, and I'm glad I'm going back. I'm glad I'm going back with this show because it's unique, it's different, but it's still in my wheelhouse, no pun intended. They're talking about things that I know about, and some of the stories that we're covering. The boating community is a small community, and word travels really, really fast when something bad like that happens. You know, most people think of water and boats and it's a good time and grab the beer and the umbrella and the sunscreen and fishing poles and let's go. And everything's all well and good until it isn't. And there's there's some pretty nefarious individuals out there that really don't care when the light of their deeds comes to the surface. No pun intended again. It's just it's amazing how what they forget to take into consideration that could possibly be the catalyst that upends their plot.